Hello and welcome for the first time this season on this most anticipated of days in England and beyond. It's the day English football is back, football at its most exciting, most intriguing, its most unmissable. It is the game of margins, the game of thrills. It is the league we all want to see. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So the wait is finally over. It's time to get to it.
Well, the world's most followed league, Peter, certainly the wealthiest, and while I would predict another almighty tug of war between the giants of Manchester, London and Liverpool, it would be nice to see another romantic story as we did roughly a decade back.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that.
It's the score, so no argument there. So off we go then. 3 points on day one, that's what they're both after. Caicedo. And it's Messi. It's a good run down the right, and he's managed to get free. Great hit! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
5 minutes is number 11, Phil Foden. Phil Foden. Phil Foden.
Arsenal gain their reward with an early goal. Messi threads one in. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent hit! And he hits the net. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
It's a really well-measured ball. He is just caressing the ball. He's made good progress from a deep position. Chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Messi certainly had a very good sight of goal, and he would have fancied a better outcome then.
Davis for Phillips. Morsi Twansebe, Johnson. That'll be a throw-in.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Here comes the cross. That's an excellent interception. Foden looking to add to his goal. Well, played right into his path. He's through, it's 1-on-1. He's had a shot. Johnson.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he cuts out the supply. Caicedo. The Guerrero. Chooses to go crossfield. And it's Messi. Morsi. And Johnson. Oh, it's come loose. Alexander-Arnold. He's shifting through the gears here. Big header! Goal! Arsenal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 32 minutes is number 21, Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Kane delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Now it's Messi. Shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ipswich have a free kick. Jimenez. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Knocks it out wide. Lovely bit of skill. And the shot! Davis. For Phillips. He's played it long. Works it forward, and here's Kane. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold is charging up on the overlap. Messi picks out brilliant. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And there's the end of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Arsenal are broadly in charge, but the contest is...
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And the second half gets underway. Davis.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Caicedo. And it's Guerrero. And Guerrero. Jimenez. Could be danger here. Donnarumma catches it safely. Akanji. The Guerrero. And here's Kane. Kane. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Caicedo. Might be danger here. It's Kane! More pressure on the opposition goal.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Kane. Spread out to the left. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. And the shot! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Ipswich choosing to make the first change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Arsenal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Played out to the right. He has found the way through. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. Gets his head to it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Can he put it away? Keeper's got his work done.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that it's a decent chance to counter-attack?
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
There will be 3
Clark
minutes added
is
time.
wide and looking to get onto this. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, such a clever touch. Messi! And somehow he kept it out. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. That is a very, very tidy start. Reason for great satisfaction, great optimism ahead of what we are sure will be a very competitive season. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, I don't think you could have hoped for a better opening to the season than this cracking display where everything that could have gone right did go right, and it's the perfect way to whet the appetite for the upcoming weeks and months.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Round of applause for a job well